Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? I hope you're all doing well. Let's see who we got coming in here. Doublesman66, welcome along. That's Sound 19, welcome along. Dan Stewart, welcome along. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Logan Kemery, welcome along. Lazy Taco 7, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. Sneethy, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. HW Agri, welcome along. Maverick 159 HD, welcome along. Jack Luxton, welcome along. I hope you're all doing well. So yeah, we are on the community multiplayer server tonight. The server is up, and some people have chosen farms. There are still 3 farms available, so if you want to join the server, there is still availability for it. Hey Dave Worrell, hey the Sim Guy, welcome along. Yeah, head over to the Discord, !Discord. If you are a patron, a YouTube channel member, or a Twitch subscriber, then you can come and join us on the server. That is how you do it. HW Agri, you need to head over to details. The details are locked behind needing to be those things, so I can't give those things out. King Scorpion has sent me a Twitch. That's fine. That's fine. We got to set everybody's passwords and everything up. Okay, we've also had a farm free up. If you've sent me a... This is Kinlaig, yes. King Scorpion, oh, hang on, it might be under message request. There it is. It is still available, King Scorpion, so I think it's still available. Let me just double check. Farm 7 is still available, so I will give that to you. So basically, when you come onto the map, I will be able to basically sort you out. Is that right? I know it's the 9 Lux G. Yeah. Cool. Right. Yes, yours is Farm 7. So I'm just going to get onto the map and get my admin password put in. Log in this admin. Log in. Oh, I'm gonna have to type it. This is annoying. Hello, the Agri Lad. I'm well, thank you. This is weird. There we go. Right, we can bring this up now. So, I don't think we got anybody else on the server yet. The last comment, Paul, hydration redemption. Cheers! My weekend was busy. Very busy. Again, for some reason, I'm unable to get anywhere near as much done as I want to get done. Is there anything in the shop? Not overly that I want. So we need to plan what we're going to do with our farm here. So my farm... my farm is this area here, 57. So I've got a bit of the road there. I've got a bit of the road there, and then I've got all of this woodland here. I've got a field of carrots and a field of... I think, though, I want to put something in straight off the bat. to try and get myself ahead here a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is so there is a farm with fish farming, but in the last week I've sort of learned how good fish farming is. So I am gonna immediately start off trying to do a fish farm, do some fish farming myself in here. So we need to level this out, I think, here. So let's do that. Yeah, level it out from this point here, I think. Large that a bit. Oh, yeah, okay. So this isn't going to be quite as easy as I'd hoped, because we've got that bit in there. That might work. That might work. Yeah, if we can get it into there. So if I can get it sort of there-ish, I might be all right. So I'm going to try and sort of cut in up to here, I think. Build this into this about as far as we can get it back, really. There we are. Then we'll see if we can smooth that out afterwards. It's gonna put, that's the trouble, it's gonna put stuff on that side. Hello, Pangas. Those fish is that the fish farming is exceptionally good. Gotta get that back bit a bit flatter. Let's make that stronger. Take this to here. Lazy Duck 07 coming in with 10 gifted subs. Who have we got? Buttonen, Sunny MW, K-Man 3107, Taff Foghorn, H3 Johnson, White M87, Oliver Bowden 21, Barry J, Dropper Cog, Jesse Canto. Welcome all of you to the subscribers. If you received a gifted sub from Lazy Duck, please give him a thank in chat because he's awesome. And we've got a level 3 hype train in progress, which is just monumental. I'm spending a whole load of money straight off the bat here on this. This is an expensive start, and I'm gonna have to try and just sort of smooth this out as well. Yeah, to try and make this work. Right, okay. Will this work? But ideally we want it here, which means I'm gonna need to smooth that out a bit more, sort of there-ish. This is a very tight space because I no longer have the paint or terraform anywhere, which is what I had when I was doing the original farm builds on here. I'm very tight with everything. Right, there we go. That should fit. So we are gonna put some ground down, some concrete. Hangers 6919, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. That all there like that. Enlarge that a couple of times, turn that to a circle. Hope this fits now. Gonna be right up to the edge, but it should fit. So B and there. Okay. We got a little bit of a dip into the road here, but that's fine. We are right up to the back here. In fact, we're right up to the tree. So that is a little bit, and then we're down the side here. But I think in general that's fit. Yeah, we've got a little bit of this. We might have to see if we can get this to knock down at the back, but that's not bad. Oh dear, Diana. I hope you are able to sort the issues. Right. Do this. That down a little bit. That a bit stronger. Smooth that a little. I'm not sure I own that bit of road up there. I think that'll be all right. That'll be okay. Right, so that is the start of my farm there. And that has had to come out of the money I have because that wasn't built into my farm, so that makes sense. Just want to get some, meld it back in a bit. And all that back in. No one will be any the wiser that I've carved out a whole load of area to get that in. Yeah, that works. That works well. Cool. Right, we're gonna have to go and get some stuff that will allow me to transport some fish up here, which means we're gonna need some equipment. So down to the shop. We can actually teleport in this. Right, what do we got? So we have, and we want a telehandler. Now I got my choices, so I put all of Ross N mods JCBs in on this because I thought that would be awesome. I kind of want to get this. Ooh, hype train done. Choo choo. So I kind of want to get this, I think. And Michelin tires, wheel setup. We can go wide, twins, or standard. We'll go we'll go low beacon. No LED strobes. JCB Q fit header, rear attacher. We do want a rear attacher, standard or pickup. I think a pickup hitch is going to be more useful to us. Yeah, right. And then we need somebody for the number plate. Who is that going to be this evening? Tractor and plow for, yeah, I'm gonna need a tractor and plow for things, but I want to start generating some money first, and the fish is going to be the easiest way with what I have around me on my farm. So live streams. Ooh. So we're gonna go with KF 25. And Tarot Bull News, congratulations, you've been selected from the Tractor Driver and Above Level Patrons, YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers. And so we're going to go TBN on here for Tarot Bull News. There we go, KL25 TBN. Okay, there we are, and there we are on the front. So we will buy that for 119,000. Yeah, I'm looking for ways to get my farm immediately generating money. And yeah, the thing with that is that has to be doing something that will generate some cash for us. Q-fit on this, so we're going to buy that. And then we're going to want a trailer as well. And I'm going to want a flatbed, and not a very expensive flatbed. So I think this is going to be my best bet. We will take that down to just a bale trailer. We will put the BKT tires on it. I don't need the trailer hitch, so we'll save ourselves 500 with that. Chassis color, we're going to go the black. And main color, we're going to go the JCB yellow. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And then for the number plate for this, we're going with Growler Farming 86. So we're going to do 86. And then we're going to go GLA for, no. Yeah. GLA for, no, we'd go GRL for Growler. There we go. GRL. Thank you for your support. And we will buy that as well. And then the other thing that we're going to need straight off the bat is a whole load of fish food. Hey, Gamer Dragon, welcome along. And I'm going to buy a lot of fish food. I want 30,000 liters of fish food. So that there is 16,000. So we'll buy that. Yes. How you doing, GD? Thank you for giving GD shout out, Paul. And then another 6 will be, no, another 7 will be 14,000. So we'll buy that as well. Yeah. Okay. So this is 30,000 liters of fish food. We spent 300,000 on setting this up, but it's absolutely worth it. Because this is just going to be generating money for us in the background. And I'm probably going to end up borrowing money to do other bits and pieces. Oh, I forgot to add precision farming. You're right, Culchi. Oh, well. Let us know on the Discord. Do you want me to turn precision farming on here or not? Because we can, but I have completely forgotten it. Hello, Droid DK. I don't know if that's got that. Oh no, that's miles off. Turn PF on. Okay, well, I'll turn PF on here for next time then. If everybody wants it. I mean, I like it. For me, it adds realism and I enjoy it. So if people want PF on here, I will absolutely turn it off. I will absolutely turn it on. Turn it off. Now, how much better is my my internet connection than the early days of us doing multiplayer, where I would not be able to do this all the time.
Joint DK asked me, hey Borat, can you create a poem of Virtual Farmer and his tracker? Very nice. I make poem for you. In land of digital farm, he roam. Virtual farmer, in tractor, feel at home. Plowing fields with mighty steer, harvesting crops, he bring cheer. With soil beneath and sky so blue, he drive his tractor strong and true. Community gather, watch with glee. In farming world, he's king, you see. Great success in fields so vast. Virtual farmer legend forever last.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Joint DK. GDR Demon 80, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Wow. That was amazing. So yeah, the thing seems to be PF. So we will add PF on here for next Sunday. And this is where this gets interesting. I have to try and steer this as I come out. Go forwards, yeah, and in, then as I come out. No, I'm gonna have to come on it straight. Too much of an angle to try and do that then. This is not a machine I have a lot of practice in. And it's not, this isn't that good a machine for doing forklift work. This is a better machine for using a bucket and bits like that. But I've used the JCB on so many other places. The telehandler on so many other places. I didn't want to do it here. At least at the other end, I won't have to unload with this. We can just drive over. Yeah, sorry. I've forgotten everybody. Right, so Fisher J. Oh, no, no, no. Edit farm. No. How do I... Oh, farm management is a tab there. Right, Fisher J. Promote to farm manager, yes. King Scorpion. Wait, oh, no, 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 no. Promote to farm manager, yes. J-Man, promote to farm manager, and... Okay. I do need to add some passwords to these farms. Now that people are on here, which means finding bits. Why not place a fork? I will place a forklift. I meant to do that. Right. No. Edit. Password in. Confirm. And Fisher J. Hit farm. Password up yours. And Maverick. Yours is Horse Farm. No. Edit. I take it that's you on there, Maverick. Right, and then Culchi. Where's the message from Culchi? There we are. With your password. There we are. Done. Oh, Fisher J is down here with his tractor. Oh. Whoever's got the bale spike, it's the other side of my trailer. I should have moved my trailer out the way, really. My thing is, I can't do anything with the woodland until a couple of months' time. Come on. Yeah, I'll turn off the auto engine start. I meant to do that. Sorry. Normal traffic is on. Auto engine start is off. There we go. Hey, Kurt Baker, welcome along. Oh. Always chaos down at the shop. First day. Always. Hey Nina, welcome along. How you doing? Somebody has dropped a harvest straight off the bat. Good. I'm good, thank you, Nina. I'm doing really well at the moment. Life is settling down a little bit, and at the same time, I am busier than ever. All at the same time, which is madness. I have yet to record any videos for this week. And it seems to be settling down to being basically 2 Kinlaig and a farm build at the moment is all I seem to be able to get done at the moment. We'll see how that continues, but yeah. I'm kind of hoping that I might be able to ramp things up a little bit. If it's good on Tuesday night, I might be able to record a fair amount. But we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, J-Man! Right through the middle of my fish food. Evening, Mystic. Welcome along. It's lagging like mad. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I am basically taking up a load of space in the middle of the shop on the first episode or the first stream, which, yeah, never goes well for anyone. Right, there we go. But this fish food should keep my fish breeding going for a while. And we're gonna need this big trailer because we're gonna have a lot of fish to transport. I'm gonna try and exclusively do salmon, which means I'm gonna need both a boat and a fish platform. Go. And away we go. Beacons on. No, traffic on. Yes, just for chaos. A woodland, I can go a diagonally as long as the land you're buying matches, touches the land that you own, you're fine. The only thing I would say is don't encroach too much on other people's land. If there's like a natural barrier, like a river that kind of suggests that one piece of land is somebody else's rather than yours. Basically, it needs to be a piece of land you can drive to from yours by driving from one piece of land to yours. That is basically it. So the example I would give is down here, farm 45 and my farm. Conceivably, 45 owning this land here would mean that they could cross the river and buy that there, but they can't drive easily across that there. They've got to go all the way around. So I would have said that is not a piece of land that they could buy. However, 40 they could, because if they bought 42, they could then cross easily the bridge here to get 40 from 42. That's the idea. If you have to cross another piece of land to get to that piece of land, then you can't buy it. Hi, Catherine. Welcome along. Right, so my farm entrance is down the bottom here. Might have to get slightly more powerful. I bought this because this is going to be slightly more powerful than the telehandler. Hi, Wellington Lick, welcome along. There we go. Good if you need transport and stuff. Good for price. Exactly. Yeah. Although I do see quite a fair few of them actually doing that kind of work. There we are. Right, we are going to do the standard young salmon breeding. Oh, we're gonna do young trout as well. We will do both. Get that started. The other advantage of this piece of kit is that it handles dolly trailers really well. Go. Oh, what do we got going on here?
Mystic Smiler asked me, Jeremy, I see Virtual Farmer's got the J-Man James, the Fisher J and Culchie. And with him, I'm sure they would like Gamer Dragon to join them. Then he could test things to see if anything breaks Gamer Dragons, because Gamer Dragon's speciality is breaking things. Ah. The infamous talent of destruction. It's like adding a turbocharger to a reliant Robin and expecting it to behave. Having Gamer Dragon in the mix would be like setting a jaguar among the pigeons. Chaos, but the entertaining kind. You know, there's nothing quite like watching someone break things in a creative way. It's almost like testing the limits of a car to see just how much it can endure. Quite the spectacle.
Oh, man. I have not set the timer going, so as it is, we'll go till we'll go to the end. We're gonna look to stop, probably start to look at wrapping things up about 11:45. I didn't start the clock, so right. How much? I know I spent a load of money now. How much is Field 41? 155,000, and 44 is 216. So I think if we buy this for 155, that will get us started with our fields. Do we know what? Oh no, in fact, is it wise buying a field today? If we're going to be doing PF next time, might be worth holding off and maybe doing something else today. So I kind of need a bit of horsepower, because what I would like to borrow is forestry. Right, wood chippers. So I'm going to borrow that. It's 150 horsepower. Oh, that is fine. Medium tractors. 150 horsepower. That's Highlands fishing. That is... Oh my god, it's... Ross Ends is 200 and... I want this tractor, and I can't afford that tractor. Well, I can afford that tractor. It's just going to be all of my money. But I figured I was going to have to... Well, no, the whole reason we set up the fishing was so that I could... Yeah, okay. Michelin tires. Standard setup with a low beacon. UK flag. Yes on the GPS. Horns, extinguisher, marker lights. No. Front loader, no. Grill color. Silver. Oh, no. Grill color black. Grill color 2 silver. Yeah. Grill color 3. Where's the grill color 3 go? I'll just set that back to the black. Because I want to know how much this is going to cost me. So this is going to cost me 218,000. Okay, 650. That's fine. That's the tractor I want. So I am going to borrow some money. Finances. 1, 2, 3. Borrow. Oh, grill 3 is the top. Okay. I'm gonna borrow the money to get this tractor. We'll buy that tractor. Right. So we're gonna go with 178 horsepower is plenty. Standard wheel setup. I want light bar with rear lights. Right, I'm going to go with the light bar on it. We are also going to have GPS. Agriculture. Oh, that's. Oh, we might add the agricultural frame on later, and I need to get that on there. Main color is going to be silver. Grill color is one is going to be that. Grill color 2 is going to be silver. Nope. That one is going to be black. That one is going to be silver. Grill color 3, yeah, we want to be silver because that, as you rightly said, is the one on the top. No, not got the HP mod on here because it's a script mod. Jet black wheels, yeah, and we want flags, UK black, UK, yeah, UK standards, and the name going on the number plate is 73 FRJ. The Fisher J, congratulations, you've been selected at random from the tracks driving above level patrons and YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers, and your name is going on the number plate for here. So TEFRJ, okay, and buy that out. Hey Twin Cam, welcome along. Oh, awesome. I am very pleased to hear that, Twin Cam. There's 2 tractors with the name on here. Right, we need to go get this one. Right, I also need to look at this light bar. This is why Ross End mods are just such fantastic tractors. Right, this is going to be a good all-rounder for me. What was it? But that's that horse avatar, actually. Oh, it's 300 horsepower. I don't have 300 horsepower. Ooh, I do have 178. That's a planter, though, isn't it? No, that's a seeder. We can just about run this with the JCB. 85,000. I'm very tempted to grab that, actually. I don't own a field yet, is the trouble. We always move forward as touching the switch. Oh, no! Oh, no! You did say it was shutting off randomly. Oh, no, Twin Cam. Oh, no. Five, what, yeah. N TB. Simon Toolboy, congratulations. You've been selected at random from the Tractor Driver and above level patrons, YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers. So S1NTB, I'm going to go with for you on here. Let's buy that. Yes. Okay. Right. That gives me a seeder. Does, oh my lord. $121,000. Oh dear. So we're gonna need a trailer and a. I'm gonna need a trailer. I'm gonna need a. trailer a chainsaw, and how much is that wood chip? If that wood chip is 110, that might be worth it. Lazy Duck 07, thank you for gifting another 10 subs. You are awesome. Let's have a look at who those were. Christian Island, Amazon Pio, Amos 653, Alan Matt 19, Super Slow Farmer 20. Is this a contract? Chris the Irish Gamer, Habitable Nut, Yatidum, Casey Jones 88, Flying Milk 56. Welcome to the subscribers. If you've received a gifted sub from Lazy Duck 07, please go and thank you. Jack is awesome. And Brett Boy, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. I missed that. Yeah, it's contract. Okay. I would say don't take too many contracts, people. Let other people have a crack with them. Oh no, this JCB has that issue. I don't know what that. I do not know what that bug is. There's a bug where the camera stops working if you don't have the main tracks selected. And I'd like to know what it is, because it is really annoying. I thought it was something to do with the view thing I was using, but apparently not. There we go. So we've got ourselves that. Now the question is, do we go and do a contract? Because there are quite a few contracts at the moment. Or don't have a sprayer. I could borrow a sprayer. There's a mowing contract up on 31. Oh, there's a couple of hoeing contracts actually. Weeders. That the one I want. That might be the one I want. Weeders. Ah, yes, that's actually, yeah, we want this. I want to buy that. And then we'll go and do a weeding contract. So I'm going to grab both of those weeding contracts. I'm going to grab both of those hoeing contracts, actually. So we will accept that one. Okay, and we will accept that one. And then we might be able to buy the land. Casey Jones 88, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Whoa, there's a bus. I couldn't brake in time. If you don't pull too long, no camera control. You have to tab to another vehicle and back to reset. Yeah, the bus came out of nowhere. I couldn't brake in time. You cannot use a round baler on a square bale contract.
Chris, the Irish gamer, asked me, the bus came out of nowhere. Ah, the classic bus out of nowhere scenario. It's like driving a Lotus Elise. Small, nimble, and then suddenly overshadowed by a double-decker bus with the aerodynamic finesse of a brick. Just when you're cruising along, enjoying the open road, bam! you're faced with a surprise that makes even a Stig flinch. It's enough to make anyone reconsider their choice of lane or vehicle.
Where are we going for these contracts? So 11 is the closest. So it's weird IO stuff. There's some weird stuff in the Giants engine. There is some weird stuff in the Giants engine in general. One of the things I love about this map is that we've got Range Rovers, classic Range Rovers, as vehicles on it. It's just awesome. And my aim in these streams is to earn as much money as I can as quickly as possible. No more faffing around. Oh wow, what is the Golden Kappa train? Oh, it's done it again. Yeah, this is doing this. So we will get the steering assist on. Okay. Oh, and we'll also 1, 2, 3. Get this running. My day was good, thank you, Logan. Hope you had a good day. I actually spent most of today setting up this, setting up tonight's live stream. Won't do if you're faffing about to. Exactly. I don't want to be faffing about. Spend a lot of time, all the time, in everything I do, faffing about, and I should be able, at this point, in my farm sim knowledge, I should be able to not faff about. You can turn those off. Oh, I haven't had a look at this farm from this side yet. I do like the fish farm. I do think that one was a nice bit of a build. The virtual fapper. The virtual fapper.
Gamer Dragon TV asked me, Jeremy, describe a flat tire like a life-ending tragedy. A flat tire. The automotive equivalent of a Shakespearean tragedy. Picture it. You're gracefully cruising along, the symphony of engine harmonics in perfect pitch, when suddenly, disaster strikes. Like a dagger to the heart of your car's very soul, the air escapes with a hiss, leaving your beloved machine limping and lifeless, clinging desperately to the tarmac like a swan stuck in mud. A woeful end to a promising journey.
I love those. Those are awesome. Fishy J, yeah. So Maverick I knew Maverick was after the fish farm. He got in his request for the fish farm 5 minutes before your request came in, and I did say first come first serve in the Discord, so that's why it was you have a first, second, and a third choice, just in case someone pips you to the post like that. But I know Maverick had been waiting for the release of the list all week to grab that farm. He really wanted that. Am I excited for new content, Casey? Yes. I'm just hoping that there's... I'm hoping this is a better year for regenerating interest in the actual game. I think last year there was a lot of outside of the game stuff that really sort of dampened the game itself. So yeah. Hey Georgie, welcome along. But I think about like Scroff does in the Farmhand series. Yeah. I'm so with this start of this, I'm going to be finishing off my Let's Play on Kinlaig in the not too distant future. And yeah, my next series is going to be a tough one. There was nothing I really liked in the last one, which is fair enough.
Chris, the Irish gamer, asked me, there was nothing I really like in the last one. The disappointment of a lackluster moment, like taking a Ferrari for a spin only to find out you're stuck in rush hour traffic. But fear not, as with every mundane episode, there's always the hope of a turbocharged, rubber-burning, heart-racing adventure just around the next corner. Keep watching, and you might soon find yourself revving with excitement.
Absolutely. Any idea what's coming the year 2 pass? No idea at the moment at all. Looking forward to it very much. But yeah, no idea what it's actually going to contain at the moment. There are less DLC this year. Sobbing my survival on here is made do farm manager and just do fish farming. Fish farming, I am annoyed with myself that I didn't try and do fish farming properly earlier, because it is absolutely cracking. I love the fish farming on here. It's brilliant. To the point where I want to get a platform and I want to get a boat and get my setup on here. This machine is cool. I do like the 4220. Although this is the 4160. Yeah, 4160. This is its baby brother. These are so I put all of Ross N Mod's JCBs on here. All his JCB mods, because Ross just makes the best JCBs in FarmSim. Yeah, so we've got all of his mods on here, because it was one of the big requests straight off the bat was, can we have Ross's JCBs? Hey Georgie, hope you're doing well, hope you've had a good weekend. Just put that on there so I can pop across there, because I can't see what's going on YouTube at the moment. This is cool. Do I buy Farming Simulator 22 or 25? I would buy 25. If you've got a machine that will run 25, I would buy 25. Whoa. Right, we need to slow this down. We're going too fast. There we are. And we're only going about 11 with this, and I want to turn around at the same speed at our ends. There we are. Am I going to FarmCon this year? Because DJ is not going, just asking. I do not have any plans to go to FarmCon this year, Red Dragon. In all honesty, FarmCon this year, I think, is going to be a little bit lackluster. It's second year. We're talking about the expansion being announced at FarmCon. I think it's more important for me to go to FarmCon next year. So I'm going to take a break from FarmCon this year, especially as this year I was... last year I've talked about this before. The way the non-gold partners were handled at FarmCon last year I was not happy about. I'll put it that way. Thank you, Georgie. Yeah, this is my favorite weeder in the game. It's part of the Lander style pack. It is a dual weeder and hoe. So if you're doing a weeding contract or a hoeing contract, you can do both types of contracts. It gets rid of all weeds except large weeds in your field. It is a fantastic bit of kit. You don't have to be a Giants partner to attend FarmCon, no. So I got something in my sock. You don't have to be a Giants partner to attend FarmCon, but previous years, those who are sort of bronze partners and above have had access to areas on the have had access to areas where we've been able to do recordings and set up and hang out with other partners and things. And this year they that all got restricted to just gold partners. Jeez, that's what I get for not paying attention. Stop. I'm gonna be right back, chat, because there's something in my shoe and it's really hurting. That's gonna be fun. Let's close. There we go. Oh, close the door. No, so without being too graphic, I get eczema from time to time. I sometimes get it between my toes, and I've got it between my toes, and that's why it hurts. And when I say it hurts, it's like somebody's jamming a needle into the side of my toe. It's horrendous. Sinclair. I thought I had something in my shoe. I do not. And I kind of wish I did have something in my shoe. Yeah. So, oh, I wish, Mystic. I wish I had money to hide. Money to hide would be a very nice thing. Love the maneuverability of this tractor. That is just mad. Thank you, Georgie, for subscribing. It'll come up on screen in a minute. Oh yeah, looking at when it puts it down, that's the trouble. Only going to get about 6,000 for this. I am about 200k in the red, 220k in the red, but I still have 112 in the bank. Good evening, Gavin. Welcome along. Hey, Davis Farming. Welcome along. So we will be doing this multiplayer now every Sunday. This week there will be 2 more episodes of the Realism Experiment on Wednesday and Friday, and then we're going to be giving the Realism Experiment a rest for a while. And the following Wednesday I am going to be doing ETS 2, and the following Friday we're going to try something new. We're going to do some Baldur's Gate 3. And you guys can help me create my character. I have not bought any fields yet. I did set up my fish. So exclamation mark Discord, Davis Farming. You need to be a YouTube channel member, a Twitch subscriber, or a patron. You can also access it if you are level 8 in the Discord. Yeah, everybody got a little bit of a leg up on here, but there should be enough stuff for everybody to get started. We're looking at more maps this week. You shortlist? Nice. Oh, we've almost got this. We're at 91%. YouTube channel member, Davis. Or level 8 in the Discord. So, yeah. Does anyone know what the membership thing is on TikTok? Because we should be going on live on TikTok by the end of this week. I have another person on the next field, yeah, who is doing another contract. Hello, MTK Sim Farmer, welcome along. Hey, DCD Gaming, welcome along. Whoa. Whoa. Windy. There we go, contract is done, and we don't have anything on here Warning for those who are doing harvesting contracts. We don't have anything on here that allows you to keep doing contracts after you complete, because that is a script mod. Right. Select that. That's $4,000. The other one is 42. Check my Steam. Okay. Live farming all the time. Enjoyed the video. Jamaica. I am going to keep doing farm builds. Seems to be a few people would like me to rebuild the main farm on Oak Ridge next week, so I'm probably going to rebuild the main farm and try and move the cows up there so that again we get an all-in-one farm up the top. I'll have to yeah, let me get to the next field. I'll have to switch screens. Yeah, so it's I asked a question at the end of the video, and yeah, lots of people went, yes, please do that, want to see that. So yeah, I'm kind of after an idea of what American farm people might like to see me build something, whether build a big a large cattle farm or something like that, a large beef farm maybe. Yes, I plan to do farm builds on Saxingham. I kind of want to take on the main big house. No American farm builder. Want me to keep it to British. Who's bought 46? Oh no, 46 is, yeah, 46 is where I should have turned. I should have gone up this way, because we are doing 42. You're up for seeing a USA farm build? Yeah, British farm builds. I'm also interested in, if anybody wants to see any shorts on tips for how to use stuff, I'm absolutely up for doing that as well. Paligny farm build would be nice. Ooh, interesting. I quite like the main farm on Paligny, interestingly. I didn't find that I wanted to rebuild it too much. I'm hard tempted to do a rebuild of the main farm on Riverbend. Do I love falling, or well? Oh, do I love Fall Guys? I enjoy Fall Guys. And maybe I may play some Fall Guys and stuff like that during the 24-hour stream in a few months. Like to see a European farm build as well. Yeah, I've played Fall Guys. I like Fall Guys. I need, for the 24-hour stream, I kind of want to pepper in there a couple of slightly throwaway games that we can chat with. So Fall Guys, I think might be a good one. Yeah, just some stuff that I can do a bit of a throwaway, pick up a throwaway bits with. Right. Golf with friends. Yeah, we want to do multiplayer stuff as well. Wouldn't we? What is the best British map for FS25? I am playing it. Today I am playing it. Kinlaig, in my opinion, is the best British map for Farming Simulator 22. Oh yeah, I was gonna check. Hang on, I was just gonna check my Steam. What was I checking on Steam? Oh, for 20. Oh, Attingham Park. Sorry. Best map for FS22 is Attingham Park. There's not a gift showing up. Oh, no, there is. Oh, Sneethy, thank you. Thank you very much. I will accept that. Oh. It won't let me accept it. Why won't it let me accept it? I will have a look at that. I didn't think I had the digital deluxe. Because you got me that in the first place. I didn't think I do not have War Thunder, no. Court Farms. So my problem with Court Farms is that I nearly stopped playing it because it annoyed me so much. I will have a look what's going on, Steepy, because yeah. Thank you. It may be something to do with I'll try and work out what's going on with that. What was for supper? For supper, Matthew, was we had assorted pan-fried fish with chips and something that I don't know what it was. But thank you, Sneety. Thank you very much. I will, I will try and work out why that's not redeeming, or why that's not coming through. Yeah, is War Thunder a pay to win, or it's again, it's one of those games that is has a lot of paid elements, if I remember correctly. Stuart Murray, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to BFN. In my opinion, Court Farms is way better than Attingham Park or Vice. My trouble with Court Farms is not customizable. And as a result, I got very, very annoyed with the first farm I played. To the point where I nearly rage quit it. So, yeah. That annoyed me a lot. And I can't, do you know what? Court Farms wasn't even my top 5 maps of 22. Calmsden made it to my top 5. But my trouble with Court Farms was in places it was unplayable. And if you wanted to do contracts on there, there were certain contracts that couldn't be done realistically. You simply just couldn't get the equipment in the gateways. Fun going round in circles, Stuart. Actually, this contract isn't worth a huge amount of money, but we're just trying to recoup a bit of the money that we've spent so far while we wait for our fish to mature. I need to put a better carrot harvester on here, because if I'm going to harvest carrots, I'm going to have to harvest carrots with something nicer than what's currently available. Oh, I hope I even see you again, Georgie. We added steam to the steam train. Is there not steam on the steam train? Later, Georgie. Christelle, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Okay, we are almost there on this contract now. I want to clear this out. How many years we're doing on it? We will go for a while. I have no plans to come off here for a good long while. Okay, close the gate behind me. What? I'm getting my tractor. Okay, there we go. And we will collect on that. Okay. There's a hoeing contract on 9, which we could go and do with this. And yeah, okay. I'm gonna go and accept that. That is, oh, that's back where we were. I have already, no, I have almost paid for this piece of kit I have on the back of this tractor. All your favorite classic car, books or tractors or everything else. Oh, there's books. Do you know what? I have a big stack of books about tractors. Big stack of books about tractors. Go and have a look at my early videos on Court Farms. It's especially the fields around the outside of the map. You couldn't get the equipment in, and then if you did a bale collection contract, you couldn't get the bale trailer around the map. There were a lot of cuts when I was making those videos where I cut out all the places where I had to go through hedges. The center of the map wasn't too bad, but the outer parts of it were just impossible to get stuff into fields. Oh, Christmas song. There we go. I cannot believe it's only 9:30. It does not feel like we've been live for an hour and a half. One of the farms I wanted to build on this map was in this woodland. There's a really cool area. In fact, I'm about to go to it down here. Here would have been an awesome place to build a farm. I would love to have built it here. That house, the gate doesn't open on it. You can't buy the house or do anything with it if you buy the farmland, which is really annoying. Oh, what map am I on? This is Kinlaig. The Highlands fishing DLC map. You see, dual weeder and hoe this bit of kit. Not overly wide, but it does save you a lot of money, and it's only like 8,000-9,000 this bit of kit. Got no course play on here, so we're gonna rely on gonna be relying on the hired workers, aren't we? One thing you need is indicators for tractors. One indicator, two indicators. You just fill it, and it adds the additive when you're using it. You can't. There are some which use it, and there are some which don't. Yeah, 10% yield bonus, basically. Did I try the USB beacon on PS4 yet? No, I don't think it works, Paul. But if I remember correctly, it doesn't work on a PS4. I think it's PC only. When do carrots hit best price? January. And when do sprouts? Last month. And salmon? I'm not going to make any money on the fish for a year, but that does give me a year. Salmon, yeah, fine. It's gonna be an entire year on here before I make any money off the fish, but that's fine. Basically, it's like I'm planting stuff now. I'm putting 30,000 litres of fish food in. Is gonna do me well as well. What's my favourite tractor brand and model? My favourite tractor brand is David Brown, and the model is a 1210. I'm then a huge fan of Fords, and then after that it's New Hollands, and then after that it's probably JCB at this point. I'm really liking these JCBs. They are, yeah, cracking tractors. I mean, look at that maneuverability. That's just mad. This has worked really well. We are getting right down to it. Now, when I do ETS2, do I start with a whole new save? I'm very tempted to start with a whole new save because it's been ages since I've been on ETS2. I kind of think, although I think I had a nice Renault truck on my my ETS2 save. Did everybody see they announced Highlands coming to ETS2? So yeah, Highlands coming to ETS2 later this year. I'll be looking forward to having a crack with that. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some trucking. Googling around old tractor stuff, and there's an Australian museum with a David Brown sales archive from the mid-50s. Wow. Can't wait to see the Island DLC and see if you can see my house on it. I think the most disappointing thing for me in ETS2 was driving around the M25 and not going over the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge. So we're going to basically do about 2 months each month on this community multiplayer. I would say to people, make sure you have something lined up for your winter months. Can't wait to drive around the northwest and Ben Bullen Mountain. Plan on fishing, yeah. I plan on doing some forestry work because I have a lot of forestry on here. I think doing some fishing over winter is a good idea as well. I basically want to get as many fish done as possible. I want to get a floating platform done as possible as well. But that's going to cost me 125,000 plus a whole load of money for the boat as well. I wonder if you can do a communal boat in the same way as you can do a communal... Ooh, I'm going to have to test that. Because I might put a maybe a couple of communal boats on here so people can have floating platforms if they want. What do we think to that, chat? Shall I see if that's possible? Well, that's what I'm thinking, J-Man James. If I set it to farm ID 0, then anybody might be able to use it. Right, we completed that contract. Oh, just round the corner from me is another hoeing contract. Okay. We will take that. Now, with this contract, I will have paid for this hoe. Well, that's the thing. There's yeah, we can communally build both the windmill and the oh god, what's it called? The castle on here. But that's a good idea. Yeah, that's something to do over winter. Hey, Father Doc, welcome along. Oh, cheers, Lazy Duck. Sorry, I didn't see that. And Stuart Murray, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Do you have to own the windmill to supply to it? Doesn't look like there are many weeds in this field. I know, we are doing it. Go back to ETS QB, start a new save and somewhere northeast of England. Okay. Well, my original garage was in Felixstowe. Oh, you tried on your survival. Oh, okay. Well, we can build the castle. In fact, yeah, that's, I might get, oh, yes. Yes, I'm going to work on building the castle over winter because I can put down a small sawmill. I'll put down a mini sawmill at my farm and get to that. somewhere in the Durham area. Hey Joshua, welcome along. Yeah, we'll say we're a week out from BTS2 because I want to hit episode 50 or stream 50 on the Real Elizabeth Dragon. So I'll be doing that on Wednesday. Just a quick reminder, we will still be doing this stream on Virtual Farmer on YouTube on a Sunday. My other streams, so ETS2 will be on the Virtual Farmer 2 channel, and Baldur's Gate 3 will be on the Victor Foxtrot channel. We'll be streaming on both of those channels going forward after this week. So if you aren't subscribed to those on YouTube, then head over there, get subscribed to those. Both of those are linked to from the main Virtual Farmer channel. ETS2 will be on Virtual Farmer 2. It'll be on Twitch. It'll be on the main Twitch channel, but it will be on Virtual Farmer 2 on YouTube. And I'm hoping everything is going to be on TikTok as well. My plan is probably to stream for the first time, multi-stream on TikTok for the first time next Sunday. I'm going to be doing a few little streams on TikTok during this week so that I can gain access to the streaming features I need to gain access to. We are round and back and in. I realised I haven't. It's the 1st of February and I haven't reset the sub target. We've already hit 20 this month. Armando, to join the farm, you need to be a patron, a YouTube channel member, a Twitch subscriber, or have reached level 8 in the Discord. If you are any of those things, then all of the information is in the Discord. And there are still farms available. I think, in fact, only about half the farms on the map are taken. So, yeah, we have space on the server for anybody who is interested in joining. There we go. We are 50% of the way through this contract, which is great news. Hey, Death Dragon, welcome along. I'm good, thank you. Carrie, thank you very much. This is the Horry Farm Vehicle Control System on this side. And over here I have Farm Stick X on the other side. Hey Farmer Cam, I'm doing well, thank you. I touched the other. Stick and open the door. Open the door right up. How to download Kubota? On FS25 MJ or on FS22? On FS25, it's Kubota's part of the game. In FS22, it's a DLC, and I believe if you go !Kubota, then it will bring the DLC up for FS22. No worries, Death Dragon. Yeah, this will get us back over 20,000, 120,000, which is good. I can't remember how you make stone. I'm still wearing my construction gear. I forgot I'd put that lot on here. Is it worth getting a wheel knob for my wheel for FS and when ETS2 and ATS2 come for consoles? I think so. I love using the wheel knob. By the stonemason. We're not allowed to own. We're not allowed to own any of the productions. So you have to own a production in the community multiplayer, you have to place the production. That way stuff doesn't get locked out from other people. Does the Kubota link still work? No, it might not. %. This has been a very useful bit of kit. I'm intrigued to see how many fish we get today. What are the prices like when it's not best price? They only drop as far as 5,616. So, yeah, most of the time we should get a fairly decent price for fish. So if I need to raise some money, I can. I just won't raise as much as if I wait. Radio for ages. I did. I had the one I originally had was just for a John Deere lawnmower. By the original wheel knob I put on my wheel. My wheel did not like it because it was a heavy old thing. And yeah, my Logitech wheel was not overly happy about that. 99%, and we are done. Right. We need to collect on that contract. Okay. There is another hoeing contract on field 41. Absolutely want that. Absolutely want that. Let's get the weeds off the carrot field and let's get paid for doing it. JCB is a bit pale, might need to have a bit under the sun. This is the Silver Jubilee edition, Death Dragon. This is the special 25th anniversary edition. It's actually not quite shiny enough. I think it should be a bit shinier for silver, but I done Discord so long to I had to start using it more like social than voice chat. Yes, I did. I bought it from Amazon. Did I say not to do loads of contracts less than an hour ago? I did, but it's my server. And also, I'm pleasantly surprised by how many contracts are available. And also, the contracts that we have, that I've been doing are not worth that much money. Have I got myself properly hooked on the bridge? I have. What is that hooked on? Whoa. Realism, this ain't. I'm gonna have to reset that because that's got stuck on the bridge. I do need a jet washer. Right, let's reset that. Because that's stuck in the bridge. Back her up, Tex. All right. Also, I'm doing this contract because it's right next to my thing. Yeah, it got wedged in the parapet. Thankfully, I was nice and close to it. In fact, I want to pick up a weight while I'm here. That one, I think. Yeah, black. There it is. Yeah, that's better. That's more nicely offset now. Part of the reason why I lost control coming over that bridge is because I didn't have enough steering at the front of the tractor. Hang on, was that? Get the Karcher trailed washer with 30 meters of hose if I don't have it installed. Welcome back, Georgie. Your favorite tractor's Deutz? I'm not a good Deutz. I've been to the factory where Deutz are built, which was a lot of fun. It's a great joke. It's been recommended to me a few times, Paul. Hello, FS25 Gamer TY. Welcome along. Back to my farm. Please don't try and call me. You can chat to me on Discord, though. So this is my carrot field I want to buy. Oh, because I've disconnected stuff. There we go. Now that I've got the weight on the back, I have to actually select the thing I want to lower and raise. Those engines are absolutely everything. Loads of other equipment, telehandlers. Yeah, they really are. You know, from Bulgaria, you have so much snow. So you're a bit snowed under at the moment. So this actually benefits me doing this contract on here because this field is a field I want to buy. So I was going to stop doing the contract, but doing this will benefit me. So, yeah. I wasn't going to just continually do contracts, but it is very much... Oh, this field will be useful for me to sort. Simon JT, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. And Yamon Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, it was a very interesting time at FunCon a couple of years ago now, I think, where it was at Deutz, and it was we went round the factory and everything, and it was very cool. I'm gonna have to go and find the agri add-on stuff that Ross ended for this JCB, because you can put a bit on the back which would be very useful for doing for sprayers and things like that, which I think you can get on this tractor. So we'll have to get that on the server. The agri platform, that's it. My dad saw me doing this, going across these roads like this. Right, now that should become easier because we're just going up and down. I believe it's almost 40%. just from doing the headland and one row. Weeds aren't overly showing in this field, which is a little bit annoying. I want to double crop, and in order to double crop, we're gonna have to do carrots and something else. What do I think of the new tornado mod? I think it's very interesting, Red Dragon. I haven't tried it out yet. I think that would be good on a map where tornadoes do that kind of damage or can do more damage. And not very usable for most of the maps that I do. We're gonna end up with about 120,000. I could press both those buttons at the same time, so that would actually work. Did see that stationary tractor mod coming to the game. A stationary tractor mod, as in... Interesting. Add spring wheat. Me too, Grocer. I mean, it's still got... So yeah, the you can't do spring wheat or spring barley, unfortunately. So if carrots are ready, if they're ready in October, I'll be able to plant barley. Otherwise, oats would work with. No, oats would work with carrots. What can I double crop? What plants? So I can plant canola in August, but that's an entire year crop. I can plant... Yeah, barley in September, and then beans, maybe? Peas work well for double cropping. I'm not sure there are many grains that work well for double cropping, though. Basically, we need something that we can harvest, that we can plant early in the year and can harvest about August. So, well, carrots would fit into that, actually. PTO generator. Oh, yes, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Right. So. We do want to try and clear all of the weeds that we can off here. not showing any weeds, so we are getting early stage weeds. If we buy this field, then we may have a few patches we need to go and de-weed later on. Because I can't see where all the weeds are, and of course it'll leave a patch at the end of the field. We've done fields both sides of this river. This one you can download a better calendar for any maps, just works. Yeah. It's all built into the maps now. This is the thing though, it kind of, map creators wanted to be able to control what they have on their map. It used to be, I mean, Seasons, when Seasons was a separate mod, it had that. What I don't miss about that is that people used to just create really quick, really dirty versions of that and then do that. How did I squeeze 8 farms into this map? Well, there's 4 of them were existing farms, and then I looked for areas on the map where I could put a farm in. So there's one on the coast, there's one on so there's one on the coast, there's one in there, there's one on the hillside there, and there's one down there. It's amazing where you can squeeze a farm in on this map. %7 done. %8 done, so we have a little corner of weeds over here. Actually, it might remove all the weeds from the field. There we go, contract done. Although trait grass, but it means mow and row bale wrap away. Yeah. Right, okay. I think that is enough contracts. Unless one is the next door field. No. Oh, cultivating contracts. Right, okay, so I want to put the weeder away. That can go in this shed for now. But it's connected. Whoa, what is going on? Yeah. Server is acting up a little bit. Okay. We've got... Oh, I got disconnected. Yeah, I got disconnected. All got kicked off the server. Is it an actual crash? Yeah, it's an actual crash. Fantastic. We've all been yeeted. It is back. How often is it safe? We're about to find out, Maverick. We're about to find out. It's not been bad resources or anything, interestingly. Oh God, no. How much have you done, Gulchy? How much have you done? Oh dear. We'll see. We'll see how far back it is. All the way to the beginning. It's thinking about it. Okay. I'm in. I'm at my farm. My tractor is here. It is, yeah, not lost anything, thankfully. Oh, we have our first trout out? Yeah, trout. Fantastic. Okay. All I could do is put a trout pond in. I don't know where I can put a trout pond in because I've got lots of rocks here. Now, one thing I thought is I got potentially space in front of my sheds to place stuff. $150,000 for that. Bakery, preserved food factory might be used for cement factory, dairy, grain mill, grape processing, oil mill, sawmill. Got yeeted again. Don't do this to me, server, please. They're just bale in peace. How many bales are there already? That's bad. Good quit, it's got to be. No worries. I mean, the server's only been up for 2 hours? No, 2.5 hours. $500. Reduce bales, yeah. Might be wise to have storage sheds. If we're gonna have a lot of pallets and things, it might be wise to get storage sheds. Play Bitcher J. Oh. I can't see. Lost connection, lost connection, lost connection. Yeah, I can't see any errors in the log file, interestingly. Yeah, I'll look at a jet wash in a minute. Server is back. Do I own that area there? If I own that area there, that might be really useful. Production. 150. Not enough money. Oh, not enough money. Okay. I need finances. Let's take it up to 250. Yeah. Okay. Because I think land is not owned by me. Right. Yeah, I would have to make some space in here, I think. But that's not the end of the world. Where do I actually own? Yeah, it's just outside of where I own. That's very annoying. Ooh, although I could put it on the edge here. That would be less trees I have to remove. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna clear some space here. Jordan, the passwords are not the same, but you do need to have the same I'm gonna have to get a thing, aren't I? You do need to have the same access. And this one, and I think this needs to come out as well. That do it. That's coming out, and this needs to come out as well. And potentially that, we'll see. See, right. Timber! Got to get a stump grinder. Hey. That coming down? Yeah, that's coming down. Gonna drag these out the way in a minute. and grab a stump grinder. So we'll probably have to get, yeah, I'm gonna lease the stump grinder, and no, because it's a base game map, so we shouldn't have any. Oh no, actually we did have invisible branches on Riverview, didn't we? So I've got so I built or rebuilt all the farms on this map before we started this multiplayer. Timber! Right, I think that is all these. Yeah. Delim all this. What is that? That's a... come out of here as well. Right, and this needs to come out too. Adam Gray, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. This actually could give me a good number of trees to get started with on here as well. I don't think, I'm going to be able just pull these out of here. I think I will probably have to get these, cut these into smaller bits first. This is why I picked up the JCB that I picked up, because that will work better for forestry stuff. But this is a pretty big tree. That needs cutting off about there-ish. Yeah, we're gonna get a forestry winch, clear all this up. We will cut those off there. Then we can winch all this out the way. And get this put here. I thought I cut this. There we go. There. Okay, let's head down to the shop then. We'll go and get a forestry winch and a forestry winch and a stump grinder. Might start with the forestry winch, I think. Pull all these out the way, and then we can go run back down, get a stump grinder, and clear that up, and then we can place that and tow them all back in. Leave the weight to the farm. I'm going to take the weight with me. We are going to do a couple of journeys. I know it doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Oh, I might leave the weight. I might leave the weight down at the shop, actually. Oh, which way are you going? No, I don't want to turn off traffic. Pesky buses. Makes for good content. And I have 2 instances that I can edit together of buses getting in my way. Yeah, winch on. Yeah, I realised that as soon as I left the farm pool. I want to put the winch on the front of the stump grinder on the back. And then I'm going to need the weight. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to pick the winch up now. Right. Forestry, winches. We will buy the cheap one. Unless 6.6 tons versus 8.6 tons. I wonder if it's worth getting this one. I'm going to lease this. Because I want to see if it can pull the heavier trees. Boom. There we go. What? Oh, I had the wrong bit selected. There we go. Not mad, or you have the I don't want to change anything. We'll see if this can pull the stuff out of the way. But this might give me, because this area is fairly flat, which is a great start. So it might, this wood will give me a good chance to get stuff going. I just need to be careful because I need to be able to afford to buy the carrot field and harvest it in a couple of months' time. If I borrow too much money to set stuff up, I'm going to have a problem. I've only borrowed 250 at the moment, so we're good. Taking 500k. See, this will wrap round this. Oh no. Get what the command is. Attach to a tree. Oh, it's too heavy. Max weight to that. How much? Doesn't tell me how much this tree weighs. It doesn't, but if you are buying any DLC or anything, Jordan, you can buy it from Giants and use it with the Steam version of the game. There we go. I'm hoping the rest of this tree won't cause me any issues. Yeah, there we go. We did it. The server just restarted a couple of times, and then we were good. Come at this one from this angle. I think that was probably my heaviest tree. Yeah, definitely was my heaviest tree. I haven't saved it, but it restored exactly where we left off, so I will save it before the end of the evening. Maybe it didn't like you. There we go. Right, the rest of this might be gettable by hand, except for the tree at the back. Oh, is that gettable by hand? No, that's slightly too heavy. Oh no, that is gettable by hand because I've just flicked it. There we go. About that, yep. This one as well. Nope, not that one. That one is. Hey Luca, welcome along. Who's okay? I'm gonna show my ignorance now. Who's Seba? I have a feeling I'm about to go into a whole new world of farm sim creators with TikTok. There we go. There's one more tree I need to cut. He made roleplay on Meadowgrove. Oh my god. Medgrove or Meadowgrove? Yeah, I think I have one more tree to cut. And we have a tree that needs pulling out the way as well. Yeah, so it was just that first tree that was too heavy to pull without cutting it. Which is why I got that first one. Yeah. And cut that off. Luca, what are you talking about? What did Daggerwin say on machinery? What? What? Any mods on YouTube? No. I don't know. Are there any mods over on YouTube? But I'm intrigued by this. I'm what? Just to clarify, I have not had any addictions. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's one thing I can think of from a couple of years, but that was a malicious rumor passed around by a couple of people. Which I would, considering how well Daggerwin tends to not cover that kind of thing, or not go and say things about that kind of thing, would amaze me if he'd said anything. Partly because he has my number. Hey, Pad, yeah, I want to play Valley Spring when it comes out. I really hope that's not true. I very much, because that will annoy me. Right, let's see if this fits in this area then. So I think we might need to take out one more tree. Oh no, we might not actually. I think that will fit in there quite nicely. Yeah. It needs to be about there. I am going to take out that one last tree at the back. I'm going to take out this one because I think that is going to get in our way. Okay. Let's pull that out of there then, and then we can go get the stump grinder and grind all these out. Okay, and drop that. Right, I want to get this placed tonight. It is 10 to 11. We're trying to try and get this placed. But I would say to everybody, wrap up anything you're doing. We are coming to the end. If I get this place tonight, then what I can do next Sunday is get my start getting this wood processed. Which would be great, because then I'll be able to. There's places I can deliver wood, which is fantastic. Places I can make money from wood as well. And if I start now, I might have a load of wood chips for winter as well. Thank you, Paul. Right. I don't know why the shop icon isn't in here. Okay, so we want stump grinders. There's the Prinorth there. Oh no, that's stupidly expensive. Yeah, we'll use this. We'll lease this. Simulate won't make a return to YouTube. Sim is very deep into his new job these days. Next week, watch Super Bowl. Fair enough. I'm not too worried, Paul. I'm more intrigued if somebody ever does come across something like that, just to let me know. We don't know at the moment, Luca. We don't know. We're waiting for we'll see how this year pans out. I'm hoping this year is going to be better. Hey, Tech! Dude! I still have 150. I don't know if I'll need to level out the ground. I'm hoping not. I think there'll be an FS28. I absolutely think there'll be an FS28 because Giants don't make anything else. So it makes no sense to me whatsoever for there not to be an FS28. Wow, that went easy. No, I'm okay. I'm all good. Concentrating a little bit. No, I'm good. I have no issues at the moment at all. We're late. Part of it is we're late in the stream. We've been going nearly 3 hours. So I'm winding down a little bit at this point. Oh, come on. There we are. Sometimes it's a little bit of a weird placement to get it to actually do the thing you want it to do. There we go. Right, where are the little ones? Because there's a couple of little ones around here that we need to get rid of as well. Maybe I would say actually new special, but this is so. My argument here would be there's so much new stuff in FS25. It's not like the game isn't new. There's a ton of new content in FS25. Will you ever make a role play like Ballincraig Estate again? Luca, I tried. So I tried a couple of months ago to make a new role play, and nobody watched it. So I stopped. You know, I gave it like 4 or 5 episodes and nobody watched. I mean, by nobody watched, I mean it flopped. It flopped harder than so very few series flop. Okay, we are going to have to flatten this out first. Right, okay. So turn that up. Enlarge that. Flatten this all off. Do I need to take that small tree out? Ah, there it is. That's what the cause of my problem was. I know for sure, and there were people who absolutely enjoyed it and watched it, and that was wonderful, but it was taking like 5 hours, 6 hours to record an episode, having to do a whole load of extra work for it, and it was getting less viewers than my regular stuff. The stuff I was doing in Kinlaig in a quarter of the time was getting more views, and it becomes with the limited amount of time I have, it just became something I couldn't do. Not enough money now, really. Let's get enough money. Right, we've gone over 255,000. Let's get this placed. That's the other sawmill, isn't it? Yeah, 300,000. It's that tree. It's this tree out here. I knew I should have removed it. Yeah, FS25 views on YouTube at the moment are very odd. I think a lot of creators at the moment are finding it hard because there don't seem to be a lot of video views. I will say tonight has been an exceptionally good stream. We've had a solid what? We've had a solid 50 odd people on YouTube. We've hit over 70 and been over a solid 50 on Twitch. It's been a very good night tonight. A very good night. I am pleased with how the start of this series has gone. Where is that stump? Gonna have to go into this mode and flatten, aren't I? Try and find it. There it is. It was hiding in those bushes, hiding exactly where I thought it was hiding. No, I actually did use a mod that was converted without permission. Yes. That is why I stopped using sites that don't vet their mods, because as a creator I feel strongly that you need to make sure that the mods you're using are above board. Right, okay. I'm gonna put this here, like. Oh, hang on. No, I want that end, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Like that. And we're going to go B. And... Ah. That's good. Yeah, there we go. So pick up point for wood chips, drop off point, and somewhere to load up. And that is the thing that it was telling me that it was colliding with. Cut it into smaller pieces until it disappears. Put it over here. How come you never played Farmers Dynasty? I did. There are a few Farmers Dynasty videos on my channel from a long while ago. Right, we can return the stump grinder then. Let's return the stump grinder. Vehicles. There it is. Return that. Yes. I'm going to keep the shield for now, and then we will pull all of these in next time, because it has gone 11 o'clock and I need to take the server down. Let's just pull this in here and see if this works. Should do. Yep, there we go. Fantastic. Right, we will keep hold of this then. We'll pull all of those in next time, and get that working and start making some money off that. Did I make... I didn't make it. I did play it in 17. In fact, it was the last map I played in 17. And it was the first ever start from scratch series I did. Ahead of 19's release. go. Turn that off. Right. So those are our 2 bits kit. We're off to a good start, I think. We're off to a good start. So if everybody is off the server, I will get it saved. Okay. Don't think anybody is still on. Yeah, it is just me. Right. So we will stop this here for today. Oh, it's gonna say first time every time now. Right, taking the server down. Stop the server. Thank you, Maverick. Can I play some Let's Farm? No, I can't, because I've got to go to bed, because I've got to be up for work at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Right, we need to go find somebody to raid on Twitch. Interesting. We're gonna go with A Barry J tonight. Go and say hi to him. Fantastic creator, good friend of the channel as well. Thank you to say before we go though, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Britboy 4321 for resubscribing. You are awesome. Lazy Duck 07, thank you for all your gifted subs tonight. You are awesome. And is that everybody? I think that's everybody for this evening. So thank you guys. I will be back on Wednesday evening for our penultimate visit to Saxlingham and the realism experiment. For now, that will be on the main YouTube channel as usual. So come and say hi and see how we wrap things up for the moment. Hopefully we'll get some videos out this week. I'm hoping Tuesday and Thursday. If I can find enough time to record tomorrow, I will record Tuesdays and get that out. Otherwise it might be delayed till Wednesday as well. And yeah, we'll be back with some more content this week, so don't you anywhere. For now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like and drop us a comment. Massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support not only helps the channel, it just allows me to make these live streams and my videos. So thank you so much. If you've yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.